60 staff. Today we had to do our demonstration, but unfortunately, due to the hardware, which is the watch and one of our phones, our demonstration did not really go as planned today, and we felt pretty bad about that. So, just to show you guys a proper demonstration and prove that our application does work, we're just reshooting our demonstration using Genymotion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this video into two parts. This is part one, which is the caretaker video, and part two, which is going to be the patient, phone, and the watch. So what I'm going to do is for the caretaker, I'm going to click register, and this directs me to a page where I can enter my information as the caretaker. So once I do this, I can do the same thing for the patient. And I can enter a date of birth as well. And I can hit register. Now once I hit register, I'm directed towards this screen where I can now choose the location I want as my center point. So if I just hit set location, this defaults to the current location I'm at, or I can search a new location, click on that, and it resets the location on the map, and I can just set that as my new location. I can also adjust the radius so that I can set a safety bounds for my patient. And now I'm going to click OK. So once I do that, I'm led to this screen, and this shows the patient's current location, which is the green marker, and it shows the center point which I created, which is the blue marker. Now I'm running the patient application on another emulator, and to simulate going out of range, I'm just going to reset the location on the patient emulator. So let me do that really quickly. And this information is being sent to a server, and it will eventually update on the caretaker's phone. So just give it some time. Our server runs every few seconds, so this will take some time to update. And our server was actually a little bit faulty as well in the morning, so it did take some time. But right now, as you can see, the patient location has changed on the map. It's now in red, showing that the patient is out of range. Our center point is still there as usual, and the caretaker can now take the necessary steps to go get back to the patient. So he can use the maps to go get him, or he has options to call the patient through this button, or he can contact an emergency by clicking on that button. And unfortunately, in our demonstration, these two buttons were not working today either, and we didn't really modify code for that either right now. That was honestly the nature of putting the application on the phone for some reason, and we were still a little bit confused as to why that didn't work in our live demo. But right now, I'm going to assume that our patient is pretty smart and can find his way back home pretty easily. So I'm going to reset the patient location back, and in a few seconds, this will also update on the phone for the caretaker. So again, this information is going through a server, and once the caretaker phone gets the information from the server, this will update on the caretaker phone. So just give it some time and it will update. There. So the patient is now back in range. The warning is gone from the caretaker's phone, and the patient marker has turned back green, indicating that the patient is back in a safe range. Again, we deeply apologize that our demonstration did not go as planned today, but we hope that this video will give you guys a very good idea of how our application will work when actually pushed out to reliable hardware. Thank you.